Hello everybody. I am out again at this abandoned golf course and I'm hoping to do some bird photography today. There's a nice brook that runs through the center of the golf course, or what used to be a golf course. So there's a lot of shrubby areas around the brook, and there's also still some grasses in the fields that haven't been mowed. So hoping things will be out and about. It's a beautiful morning, so we'll see what we can find. Well, so far the morning's been pretty productive. I've seen about 10 species so far. A lot of, it looks like the right side of the golf course has been cut, has been mowed. So there's no more tall grasses on that side, but the whole rest of the golf course looks like it still has this tall brush to it, which is good because that's what all the birds kind of feed in on all the seeds. So there's still plenty of spots to find the birds foraging. I'm gonna continue kind of making my way around. There's a loop that goes to the golf course, so I'm gonna continue going around there. Kind of follows the brook, which is good because that's where a lot of the birds are. But I'm also keeping my eye out. This is where I've seen 2 coyotes too as well, about this time of morning. So we'll see if we see any of them out and about. There's a very photogenic mockingbird that's hanging around this brook. It's just sitting perched up on a bush right now. There's a cardinal chirping right in front of me somewhere. I just haven't been able to find him yet. One of the things you have to remember with bird photography is the best way to go about it is finding a spot where the bird should be. So finding either a food source or hanging out around water. Finding that location, sitting there and waiting. Because even if the birds flee when you get there, chances are they will come back and you'll be there waiting for them. And that way you won't really disturb them as much, as opposed to just walking around aimlessly looking for birds. I'm trying to get a picture or video of this male cardinal. I think there's a female with him as well. Might be able to hear them chirping, but the mockingbird that is here is chasing it away. The male was feeding on some sumac berries on this bush in front of me, and so that's why I was sitting here waiting for it, but the mockingbird just scared it away. So, but to my left in all this underbrush here, there's some white-throated sparrows that are foraging in the leaves. They're actually kind of digging in the leaf litter, try to get seeds that might be buried underneath. So, just gonna sit and wait here for a little bit longer and see if the cardinal comes back. It's still chirping somewhere. So, we'll see. I mean, there's a lot of bird activity right here. There's water, there's food. It's pretty much what they need, so it's just a waiting game at this point. I'm going to move just a little bit farther down the brook. This is clearly the mockingbird's territory, and keeps chasing the cardinal away. So I heard cardinals down this way, down farther on the brook as well. So I'm going to go back down this way, and maybe then I'll be able to get a few images or video of the cardinals or any other birds that might not want to be bothered by the mockingbird. Well, a little ways farther down the brook, I didn't hear the cardinals anymore. I did hear there were some sparrows and there was a Carolina wren, but it sounded like they were deeper in the brush. So I'm gonna go uphill. There's kind of a brushy edge up here, as well as kind of a grassy section in the center of the golf course. It's usually a good spot to find maybe some goldfinch that are foraging on the seeds. So we'll see if there's any activity up this way. It's really important to be listening as you're walking around. Because a lot of times with birds, the best way to find them is to be able to hear them. To be able to know what you're hearing, know what species you're hearing. I'm walking through kind of the open field section here. And I haven't heard any birds. I also haven't seen any like flocks of goldfinches or anything like that flying. So it is possible that there just isn't any activity over this way. Looks like we have some sparrows and juncos, maybe. This little patch of grass around this tree. Just gonna slowly move over here. I'm still pretty good ways away from it, so hopefully I won't scare them away. Looks like all the sparrows went back down into the grass. I haven't seen them come up now for about 5 minutes. I haven't heard them chirping, so. I'm gonna head over to the edge of the golf course there. There's kind of a shrub fence row. And I can see some decent bird activity over there. So I'm gonna see if I can make my way over that way and hopefully not scare all the birds away. Well, it's gotten pretty late in the morning, and it looks like a lot of the bird activity has slowed down considerably. So I think that's going to be it for me this morning. Got to get some good video and pictures of a mockingbird, and I think I ended up with about 16 or 17 species that I saw, so it's not too bad. It's not too great either, but it is winter. So until next time, see you out there.